It's me again, YouTube. I have a question for you. I saw some great marketing guru on the internet the other day in a video I was watching, which I'll get to that irony here in a second. And he asked the question, would you rather have $1 million or 1,000,000 names? Now, by names, obviously he meant contact information so that you could sell offers to. I'd rather have the 1,000,000 names. I think I've decided that. And if you have decided that as well, or if you are thinking about getting off into business, or if you've ever asked yourself, should I go out on my own? There's a lot of concerns and considerations there. Lots of businesses struggle, and it is hard out there, but all businesses are in the same business. They're in the business of sales and marketing. And once you realize that, you realize that the doing of the thing is not really the business. And that's a mistake that many people make. That's a mistake that I've made in the past. So it's all about the marketing. It's all about the sales. The doing comes later. Now, it's important, but it's not nearly as important as getting the customer. So it's the 1,000,000 names. How big is your database? So is true wealth, I'm talking about material wealth now. There's other things to true wealth than just money, a lot more things. That's another video for another time, but just speaking of the bank account, is the dollars more important or is the database more important? And I'm going to say the database is. So are you out there actively trying to fill up your database or fill up your bank account? Which one is it? And that brings me to another question that I've asked myself here recently, and that's one of the reasons this YouTube channel has started, because I'm not a big proponent of social media. There's lots of people out there that says you can do all your marketing on social media and it's just going to be big, it's going to blow you up, and you're relying upon an algorithm, a piece of code, a piece of software that changes the fickle natures of culture and society and fads. I don't really like it, but it is a place where people congregate, and it is a place to where you can be found, and it is, in essence, free with the exception of your time. So there may be some validity to it, but I don't believe that all your efforts should be concentrated. You know, it's marketing is media and message. So in the market that you're, marketing to, obviously, it's the customer. So you have to get all that right. So this is just another form of media. It's just another form of delivery. That's all that it is. It's nothing special. There will be something new 30 years from now. There will be something new 30 years past that. So don't put all your eggs in that basket, but it's okay to put a few. Now that brings me to another point that I want to bring up, and that is the idea of consumption versus production. Are you a producer or are you a consumer? Does your life reflect one or the other? I mean, let's take, for instance, the fact that, today I've produced X number of YouTube videos. I guarantee you, in order to do some research and look at a few other things, I've watched more than I've produced. That means that I'm a net consumer, and I'm really on the wrong side of that equation. I really should be a net producer. If you're a net producer in anything that you do, instead of a consumer, it's going to start reflecting in yourself, your life, your family, your bank account, whatever. It's going to propagate out. So my challenge to you would be, are you watching more than you're producing? What if you actually produced one YouTube video for everyone that you watched? What if you actually wrote one marketing email for everyone that you read? Would your business change? Yes, but Jonathan, I don't have time to do that. Well, perhaps you don't have time not to do that. Perhaps those other things that you're doing is not as important as the marketing. Just something to think about. Okay, I'll see y'all later.